at the beginning. Report from Innovation and Sustainability Development Committee, and I'll hand over to the Chair, Vicky Buck.
So we had a really interesting meeting with the committee room absolutely jam-packed full of people coming to listen to the supermarkets on waste minimisation and not using plastic bags as single-use plastic bags. Interestingly, neither Foodstuffs nor Progressive opposed a levy on plastic bags. They just wanted it to be uniformly applied throughout the country, so it was a national levy. Really interesting to hear what they were doing by way of sustainability. Foodstuffs particularly were doing some quite neat things. Electric delivery vehicles, for example, electric charging stations outside at least one supermarket, and more coming. New Zealand had the first non-polystyrene meat tray so that it could be recycled. And they were doing a lot in the waste minimisation field. They've asked us to look at, within our procurement policy, and ensuring that recycled plastic is included, so that there is a market for what they're doing. And there was, and then EcoCentral outlined what they were doing. And their particular area that they'd like to get into is lithium batteries, which obviously becomes much more of an issue. Action Bicycle Club presented, and they had been looking at trialling, people being allowed to trial electric vehicles, electric bikes for a couple of weeks, which enabled them to try them before they bought them. You'll see there the small DC's rebate is suggested to continue. We went through the master plan, prioritised what we felt should be there. The Innovation and Sustainability Fund comes to us on the 28th, and the next meeting looks at achieving a climate change target for the entire city, so that Christchurch becomes carbon neutral by a certain date, and exactly how we get there. So things like electric transportation modes, including buses and trucks and things, as well as cars, will come to the next meeting. Yep.
Fantastic. So you'd like to move that?
Yep.
And seconded by Sarah. Any discussion?
Only one question.
One question for whom?
We dug into the committee, the recommendation, particular paragraph 4 in here. There's a low priority. Why particular recommendation allocate additional $16.4 million in the next 10 years?
So we went through every item that was on the master plan list, and Carolyn's here, she knows them all off by heart, and went through the ones that we felt were high priority, medium priority and lower priority, and have suggested a range of the ones that should be in the long-term plan. That will come back to the long-term plan for discussion anyway, so you'll get the chance to say yes, no, or maybe to all of those anyway. But they needed something to put forward into the draft long-term plan, and so that's what they have. Those were the ones that we didn't think were the highest priority, that 16.4 million, and in some areas weren't being sought by the local community. So those are the ones that we haven't recommended.
Well, we're all lost. Yeah. I can't find the page that you're talking about.
This is item 19 they're discussing.
Right.
This is page 185.
So we're on 16.
Oh, I've done the whole thing.
Sorry? What?
She's done. I've done 16 to 20. Catch up.
Oh. We could do that. So that's the minutes. Can you
Clearly
add to the recommendation item number 20, which is that the council receives the minutes from the Innovation Sustainable Development Committee meeting held 23rd of August 2017. So just cut and paste, bring it up, and we'll deal with it now as one resolution. Sorry, you completely lost me. I was going, this doesn't have anything more than one recommendation, and it's not.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't find the page. So
I just did all 4, and in answer to Jimmy's question, yes, we went through all those.
No, that's good. But so you ain't heard the last of it yet. There's more to come in the LTP.
Yep.
So just for clarification, on my page 203 with the Sustainability Fund establishment, that further information about the development of that would still come to council
Yes, it comes to the council on the 28th.
of this month.
Yes. Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Right. Okay, so that's been moved and seconded. I'll put that motion. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. That's carried. Next one, development contributions, small residential unit rebate, which the chair's passionate about. Would you like to
No, I
present
already
the
did it.
report?
I covered everything right down to, I'm now up
Okay.
to 21.
Okay, so item number 17. Do I have someone who will move that? Jamie, seconded by Glenn. Any discussion? Put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Development Contributions Policy Review 2017. Do I have a mover? Jamie, seconded. Vicky. Any discussion? Put the motion. All those in favour say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. That's carried. This is the mark of a good committee, you know, I have to say.
It is a good committee. It's a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Except for these items, but
We manage these.
Master Plan Capital Projects Priorities. Would someone like to move these?
Yep.
This question.
Mike, seconded Dion. Any discussion? I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. We've done the minutes. Next item. Oh, did we do the 2 items of minutes? Oh, God. That was my mistake. I should have included them both. So, Vicky moves, seconded Dion. I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. Next item is the implementation plan tsunami report, and if Mary could come to the table.